All right, what's up, everybody? We are back again for the next update. It is now 9 p.m., which means we are at our 11th update of the 2018 Baja 1000. This hour update is brought to you guys by Baja Racing Supply. Head over to BajaRacingSupply.com. You can get stuff for your pre-runner, your daily driver, your race truck. You can get Heims, shocks, wheels, tires, everything. Sell a little bit of everything. So thanks to Baja Racing Supply. They've supported us all year this year. They were one of the first sponsors that was there with us last year when we first started this. So big thanks to Mike over there, and thanks to them for helping us out. So go check them out. Let's go check out the leaderboard. Here's our leaderboard. We are looking at the bikes have finished. The first bike finished already. They're in the finish. The second bike is going to be the 1X coming into the finish any minute now. And then the 66X was coming in right behind them. So that's what it looks like on there. This, let me see if we can get a little different tracker window here. This one's going a little slow. Hang on one second here. Let's see if we can get us a new one. Let's load a new one real quick. All right, here we go. All right, we got a new tracker. Uh-oh, is their tracker not working so well? Hold on, we might have a little... All right, we got a little issue with the tracker here. We'll go back to ours. So anyways, let's see if we can get this to load. The leaders were still the 6 and the 11. The 83 is once again showing in third place. He's caught back up on the highway, but there he is. He's right on course there, but poor old Luke McMillan is actually on a trailer right now. So even though he looks like he's in third right there, he's actually not. But yeah, that's a bummer for Luke. Let me see if I can drag this other window over here real quick and see if we can get this one to work a little better. All right, here we go. All right, so Larry Connor is the first place truck. He's been in first all day. He is still in first. He's holding off the rest of the pack. In second place, we have Rob McCachran, just updated. We did have an interesting video that we just posted on we saw on the internet. If you guys saw the Facebook page, the Instagram page, Rob McCachran pulled off a pass on Ryan Arciero on the highway. We're all trying to figure out if it's legal or not. Technically, he did not pass Ryan Arciero on the highway, so he didn't break that rule. He was driving on the other side of him, so I don't know if there's specifically a rule that says you can't do that or not. But he did pass him once they got in the dirt. So I'm sure that's going to be the talk of the race, kind of like some videos of the 500 with Justin Davis. That was a big deal. So far, the big deal of this race is going to be that Rob McCachran video. I guarantee it. If you haven't seen it, go look on our page. We posted it up there. I don't know whose side I'm on. I think Rob made a not a very nice move, but I don't think it was illegal. So I think Rob Mack, who's been around Baja for a long time, I think he knows what he's doing, and he made a move and he went for it. So yeah, here comes the drama. That's for sure. There's gonna be some drama at the finish line. I guarantee you guys that. Cameron Steele is out of the truck and Pat Dean is in now. So Pat Dean is driving the 16. Then we have the 31, Andy McMillan, in fourth place, falling behind the 16 a little bit. So the 16 got around Andy McMillan. Andy McMillan's. I think he's having a problem with the truck. I don't exactly know what it is, but he's been falling back a little bit, and he got passed. So I think that's actually Tavo that's in there now. But Tavo doesn't usually drive slow, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe they got a little issue with the truck. Meanwhile, Dan McMillan is reeling his cousin in. That updated 4 minutes ago, so once that updates, he's actually going to be up here. So Dan McMillan is about to move into fifth place in a little bit, which means there's only one place to go till the Dan McMillan spot. Behind Dan McMillan is Robbie Gordon, but he's at 0 miles an hour. So Dan just drove around Robbie. Robbie's been here at 0 miles an hour. So we have some drama going on. Bryce was at 0 miles an hour earlier, for those who were asking. He was sitting at 0 miles an hour for about 15, 20 minutes. So he lost some time. It looks like he got it going again, though, so that's good. But he was definitely down for a little while, and that allowed the 70 of Kevin Thompson with Harley Letner driving to get around him. So they gained a spot there. So as you can see here, Luke's back on the highway. He's not in third place anymore. So bummer for Luke. Let's go see who else we had here. Let's look at the Let's go look at the spec truck class thanks to Baja kits. So the spec truck class, trophy truck spec, this update every hour, brought to you guys by Baja Kits by Brenthal. They make some cool stuff. Let's go look. The leading spec truck is still the 200, and they're really starting to put some time on the field now. I mean, look at that gap they got. They got a pretty big gap going now, miles and miles. So the 200 of Elias Hanna is checked out. Jason McNeil has moved up to second place. He's now up to second. Ted Moncure is in third. There you go. They just updated again. He's in third. We have William Hedrick, who was leading all day. He was stuck, and you can see he's still stuck. So he got stuck in the silt, and he lost the lead, or second place he was actually most of the day. So he definitely got passed. He is still stuck. This is gnarly silt right here. This isn't a very fun section. Look at the 277. The 277 is stuck also. The 299 is moving. 204, Sarah Price is moving. 208 is moving. Look back. So Bryce Swaim hasn't updated in an hour and 26 minutes. He might actually be leading the race or in second place right now. We don't know because his tracker isn't working. Then the rest of these guys are starting to move along. There's another one stuck in the silt. Another one stuck in the silt. So as you can see, this whole line right here is silt all the way through here. This is not a fun section. So there's going to be a lot more people stuck there. That's that class. Now, thanks to 4-Wheel Parts, we're going to go look at the UTV forced induction class. They're actually not that far behind the spec trucks. Look at this. Wayne Matlock is almost caught up to the spec trucks, or most of the spec trucks. So he's at mile 372 leading his class. Then we have Derek Murray in second. And we have Reese Millen in third in the Pro UTV class, in the forced induction class. Now, once we look at the... Watch, let's see if Wayne Matlock's still holding off his wife. So he's right there. Now his wife, yep, he's still holding her off. She's back here. So she's still about 30 or so miles behind him, but she's going to catch up. So we'll see. She's just smoking the non-induction class and the normally aspirated class. There's no one even, I mean, look how far we have to zoom out. She is just way in front. Let's see. All right. So let's see what some questions are. What happened with the monster girl at the start? We don't exactly have all the details. I do know that a girl was run into slowly by one of the cars in staging at the start line, and that's what caused a little bit of a delay this morning. I know they took her to the hospital. I don't have any idea who it was. I don't have any idea on her condition or anything other than that. But that's what happened at the start line this morning for people that are asking. So let's see. Who else wants to... Class 7 update. Go look at that real quick. So, Dan Chamley still in front at mile 376. Jeff Proctor, 362. So he's about 12 miles, 14 miles in front still. So closing the gap a little bit, but not too much. Pat Daly's going to get in the 709 in about 30 miles, and we'll see if he can close the gap on the 700. I'm kind of betting that he will, but let's see. I think Pat's going to be... he's on top of his game. He pre-ran a bunch. I think he's going to be able to reel in the 700. But we will soon find out. Brandon Walsh is still moving. He's at mile 242.5. So that's the farthest he's made it in a race in a while. So that's good for him. He's actually he's still going. So that's your 700 update. Let's see. People ask Class 10. We can go look at them real quick. Let's go look at Class 10. So Class 10, we have... The leader is Cody Reed, been in front all day. And let's see who's behind him. The 1063, Ruben Torres. Now we have to find let's see, whatever this one is. Yeah, the 1016 and the 1022 are right on top of each other for third place. Back to the 1030, Jim Anderson in fourth. So that's that update for Class 10. Let's see, what else are you guys looking for here? Class 1, yeah, we can go do Class 1. So we have, Justin Davis' tracker just updated, it looks like. So Justin Davis is in the lead. His tracker's been on and off all day. Justin Davis is winning. In second place is Shelby Reed. All the way back to third place, Brandon Bailey. So there's a big gap between second and third place in Class 1, and Justin Davis is kind of checking out. The Wilson cars are coming along. They're back in here, I believe. Yeah, there's Brad Wilson. And Sam Barry is back in there. Wilson cars had some downtime earlier, but they got them fixed, and they're moving again. So they'll keep going. We know those guys don't give up. Let's see. One more thing. All right. We'll go look at the trophy trucks one more time, and then we're going to sign off. I got to do some other updates. Go look at the leaders again. So the leader, like we said before, is going to be the 6 truck up here. Let's see if we can zoom in. 6, followed by Rob McCachran. Rob McCachran has been slowly gaining on the 6. And as you can see, he's right behind him. So that just updated. That updated a minute ago. So they're about 2 miles apart, is my guess. About 2 miles apart right now between the 6 and the 11. Then it's a pretty big gap, as you can see, back to Cameron Steele's truck with Pat Dean driving. So that's your top 3. Andy McMillan is in 4th. So there's look at your trophy trucks. We will be back at 10 o'clock for your next update. We'll try to look at a couple different classes next update, so let me know what other classes you guys want to see. And we'll see if we get any more pictures or anything. It's dark, nighttime out, and there's not a lot of cell service down where all the cars are, so we're not getting too much as far as media to show you guys. What is our ETA on trophy truck finishing time? That's a good question. I said we would discuss that. Well, they're at mile 550, which means they have another, 350 miles to go. Or no, not quite. 250 miles to go. Yeah, 250 miles to go. It gets a little tighter towards the end. I would say that's about 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 o'clock probably. I'd say we're still looking around a 2 a.m. finish. Somewhere around there is my guess right now. It's kind of what I was guessing from the very beginning. So I think we're still looking between 1 and 3 o'clock, really. So probably 2 o'clock. We'll know more once they get to the beach if it's what the weather's like over there, because that'll have a big difference on it. All right, guys, we'll be back. We will be back at 10 o'clock with the next update. Thanks to BajaRacingSupply.com for this update.